Da da da. Da 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 da. Alright. So basically, I need to turn this down though, that sounds like a bunch of effects. Like that. Oh, those are all dedicated. I need to give those away too. Okay, so what we need, essentially, also I'm gonna go grab something to drink, I'll be right back. Hey, Cat, here's your opportunity. Someone's asking if a guild is recruiting. It's pretty funny. Free members! Okay, so... Let me think of what this needs. I know, it sucks, dude. Talking to people? Gross. Okay, so I want... I think of how I want this. Excuse me. So, Twitch chat manager. Oh, we've got a taker. Dunno. Yeah, no, the Twitch. It was definitely Twitch because I checked in there and the spike went even higher, but they got rid of them. I think the first two. No, I'm still stuck with them. Nah, well, they're going to check if they have mini Ula, but they I think they don't need any of the others. I mean, doesn't really matter to me. Okay, so man, I'm gonna have to think on this. So it's basically gonna be in the center of the screen. So like right here, we're gonna have the chat manager. I should have placed that better. I am jealous. What'd you have? Spicy... Shit, what is it I usually get? I haven't had Indian in a very long time. Costco hot dogs, yo. Garlic naan and spicy rice or something like that. I don't know. It's been a long time since I had Indian. Ah, tiki masala. That's it. I love tiki masala, dude. Stuff is so good. Okay, so self, chat manager, pot rewards manager. Okay, so we need. What, me? Who? Me? I mean, I haven't. I used to have that like every day. When I was in Redmond, they have a cafeteria on site, and oh my gosh, dude, you could get tiki masala. They had like woks that were in there. You could get just about everything. Oh yeah, Costco's closed until the Costco food court's closed until July 3rd or something like that. One day. Okay, so we need a node. And this is just going to be the pivot, so... Banner? Is that a good word for it? Event banner? It's not a title plate. I feel like an event banner. Yeah, the event banner is fine. Now the question is, so where is this in the middle of the screen? I think this is my screen resolution. So 2560 by 1440. 2560 is 1350, 1380. That's a little bit far. Wait, no, 1280. $12.80 and then $14.40. Try 14. Oh, that's too low. 256. Looks alright. Okay, so event banner. Also, code can go up here. Event banner can go up here. I don't know if that's going to break anything, but there is a Godot's node ordering can have an impact on things. Okay, so this is going to be very similar to my shelf. So put this up here. Oh. Sorry, dude. I wish I could give you other ones, but I'm not going to give away the undeaded rares and greens and oranges. Those ones I'm going to hold on to. Not for selling points, but just because I think they're kind of cool. Not you. Not you. Have like fucking 5 layers of Godot here. And also someone just pinged me. Someone's going for Survivor. Okay, so you are not using this. So this is going to be events banner background. My question would be, what happened here that... Yeah, no worries, Cat. I'm going to be talking to myself for most of everything anyways. My question would be, what happened to... Why is this not rendering? Layout, localization, tooltips, just to make sure. Oh, wait a second. No, you are in the right place. Or are you? Where's, There you are. Okay, so that wasn't mine. We can get rid of you. Boop. Okay, I do know that I had this resized to handle resolution scaling. So your position is off. Whoops. What just happened here? I think something just got duplicated now. Yeah, maybe. Okay. So, you can be in the middle. Center. That's not the middle. That's also not the middle. What the fuck? In the middle. Rotation. Why would you not be in the center? Wait, where's your pivot point? That's the anchor. 0.5. That's not correct. Why would you... Interesting. I don't think that's snapping. Oops. You're on a scale of 0.25. You should be there. Roughly. Why is this pivot not changing? I don't want 4.2 though. Where can I change stocks for this? I think we're on 1.5. Okay, let's see it. It's probably going to be very similar. Okay, so why is your pivot off? Custom animation, skylines, something mobs, character animation, 3D particles, play with code, control, killing the player. Okay. Um. And CD is what we're looking for. I just don't know why you're. If I set your. If I set the anchor to the center, then wouldn't. Wait a second. What if we do this? Is it this one that's throwing this off? No. No, you don't even have an option. So you're just. This is just a point in space, which is right here. The anchor for this. Is that the anchor? Can't even change this. Something is moving there, but I don't know what. And also, I swapped this to. How does that make sense? Why would... Okay, if the anchor is in the center, this has to be the anchor, no? That's what the green marker is. So how is that the center of the image? I know this is scaled down. Okay, I don't like that one bit. Anyways, this needs to be 2560 1440. I think is 16 by 10. Also, maintain a. It doesn't really matter. 1280 by 720 works, but we would want to scale it up because we're scaling down by a factor of 4. So, I mean, I guess I could just keep it at 2560. Okay, that might be too much. What did I have for these? That's too small though. 2760 by 448. It has to at least be divisible by 4. It's the only requirement. So... Okay, this is... Where's the center of this? This is the center. So... Length could probably just be 2800 now. Height has to be divisible by 4. 440 is the size of the banner. That's too small, I think. 800's too big. Maybe 512. And then this needs to be offset, so you're going to be... Got Quountnon and Guild Wars too many times? No, that's in the background. Ah, man, it's... Guild Wars is just repetitive, man. That's why it's tough to sit there and keep playing it. That's why I go to Team Fortress 2. You can... Dude, I have like 3,000 hours in that game. I've played it since I was a kid, and still playing it makes it difficult because if I still play it, it's a grind, man. It's just a straight up grind, and if it's a grind, like, there's only so many times I can do the same repetitive task before I'm just like, wow, this really fucking sucks. Speaking of something just open trade. I'm giving away a bunch of minis. I guess I already have that one. Don't be that guy, dude. Which ones do you need, sir? Abyssal Dredge and Harvey. Okay, so you've got Jorah. Only if you need it, dude. Where the fuck was trade menus? P? P. One, two, three, four, and then, yeah, the duplicate. Hey! Why is my inventory messed up? Come on, you single developer that's still working at Guild Wars, fix this shit. I'm too lazy to drag and drop. Hey cat, welcome back. Did you find some food? Cheers, dude. I think that I already set that to 4. Yeah. So Jorah, Ula, Roaring Aether, and Jungle Troll are left. Not giving away my rares. And then I do have those two. Want risotto? Is that bread? I feel like that's bread. Okay, so event banner. I think that needs to be a little bit larger though. So you are scaled 25%, so 28, 25, that's 700s. This needs to be at 350. Negative 350, I think. Why is this line here? Why the fuck is there a line here? There's stuff with... What the hell? Okay, that's going to be really irritating because that's not in the middle of where we're placing this. Why the fuck is there a line here? Right. Dude, if that's stuck on my screen and I have no way of getting rid of it, I'm going to be really fucking pissed. What the fuck? I'm gonna be really pissed if I can't get rid of that. Yeah, no, it's in Godot. It's there's like a weird, the weird orange thing that comes around my screen is from NVIDIA. This one's definitely on Godot, and it's gonna fucking kill me inside because this is where the center point is. This has nothing to do with what I'm putting here, and I don't even know why the fuck that's there. And I think it's because I pressed something earlier, but I'm not sure what. I feel like it's a ruler marker. There it is. Oh, I got rid of it. And it was a ruler marker. Trust your instinct. Yeah, ruler line, yeah. Yep. I just didn't know how I got it there. Okay, so that puts it right in the middle, so that's negative 350. Then we have 512 divided by 4, which I think is 128. So that's going to be negative 128, but I think I want to make this slightly bigger. And I think we're going to raise this to 640. And 640 is going to end up being 160. Before I start, does that look like it's enough space? I feel like that's enough space. This is our screen resolution. For some reason I feel like it should be ever so longer. We'll raise this up to 3,000. Which means this needs to be over, so 3,000 divided by 4, 1,500, 750. Right, no, not that. This needs to be... Wait, that's too far. Divided by 2, so negative 375. It's in the middle! Hooray, math! It's beautiful. This is... so... No. The fireworks are going to be a particle, and so this is the banner. So basically what's going to happen is fireworks are going to go off, and then this banner is going to, like, the way I'm imagining it in my head is fireworks go off, and then this banner opens up and over at, like, the same time, or maybe one and then the other. I don't know. I need to figure out what I want to do for it. But basically, this is where the nameplate and all that is going to show up. Like, hey, this person just rated in. Like, this is going to be the text that's displayed on the screen, or this is the background for the text that's going to be displayed on the screen. Alternatively, I just don't do a background. There's that possibility too. This is why it's good to concept what you want first, because I could either do fireworks and then just have text appear, which is totally possible, or I could do that background thing. And now that I'm thinking about it, it might be easier just... Well, it's not about ease of use, it's about how cool it looks to me. This is almost like getting the best cosmetics in the game for an MMO, dude. Like, I gotta have my stream looking cool. That's a good question. I think there's viability in doing the solid background. Well, the fireworks are going to be there regardless. So it's going to be fireworks, and then it's either the banner like either the banner expands and goes over like this, or it's just text. And I'm trying to... I have multiple different things going through my head. One of them I can have like this thing. So on my little overlay here, down here, see how that little... And technically the YouTube like logos and stuff down there, like where it says YouTube smoothdagger, see how it like spins out? I could have it spin really fast where it kind of like makes it look like a procedural... Well, it is a procedural animation. I can have that hop in. I can have the scrolling effect. I wouldn't do. That one just keeps animations going. It gives visual interest on the little nameplate. But if I were to do... Oh, let me think. If I were to do... If I were to do a spinning effect, it would have to spin pretty quick. The difference is that there's limited screen space, because if I rotate this, there's okay. If I rotate this, you can already see it like cuts off at like this red bar represents the top of the screen, so it'd be... I mean, it's not rotating at the pivot. I need to move the pivot, but before I adjust things, it's still going to go off the screen. Okay, fine. I will put it to its correct position. 640 divided by 4 divided by 2. So 640 divided by 4 is 160 divided by 2 is 80. Okay, it's in the correct position. Now if I rotate this, it still gets cut off at the screen. Now I can also scale it up, but I have a very small time frame where this will get cut off. Or... Someone just open trading with me? Oh, whoops. Sorry, dudes. Or... we don't go for rotation. It's just... it opens and expands. Or there's just no background at all. TVD logo it and let it bounce around the screen now, dude. I mean, actually that is possible, but nah. I'm debating. I mean, it's possible. I could put a all I have to do is find a random spawn point. So basically I put basically 4 coordinates here and make a box, right? And so this thing can... yeah, this thing can like spawn over here, spawn here, spawn here, spawn here, and it just goes. Ooh. I could do that. I literally could do that part. I literally could do that. I mean, I could also lower this so that the rotation never goes inside. Oh. Oh, E is rotate. Okay. Is W move? Yeah. Could do that. What other options do we have here? I'll put that back. So we have spins. We have open, close. Okay, hang on. Hey man, it's a possibility. I mean, it's just about looking cool, yeah? Or something like that. I don't know, man. Let me think. Oh, so we have a couple different options here. So we have one, no background. I think it's guaranteed to be fireworks. That's a good question. If I were to do fireworks, okay, so fireworks requires something coming out of the ground, so I'd need projectiles in the middle. I don't think having projectiles... I don't think having projectiles being shot out of this background would be very good. But I think it needs more... Would it be weird to have... Let me think. Would it be weird to have... Would it be weird to just have circle, or like, basically fireworks spawn behind it? I feel like it would be missing... It wouldn't feel like fireworks if nothing was, like, shooting out. Shobi, you know, the day that you're happy and satisfied with life is the day that we can stop working on this. And both of us are miserable because we both live... You're a former programmer, and I'm a programmer, and we just are filled with pain and misery, so never. Only half the time. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Never. Okay, so we have fireworks. I feel like there has to be some, like, projectile going up into the air in order for it to feel like fireworks. If it doesn't have that, I feel like there's something lost, where if I just instantiated circles behind this, like, there just needs to be a firework that gets shot up, essentially. I think that's what it comes down to. So, fireworks is fine. No background. Okay, so fireworks is guaranteed. I think that is ideal. Or I guess we could call them drones in a way. I'll be eco-friendly. They're drones, except virtual fireworks is fine. Okay, so no background. Fade in, fade out. 3 would be, so I guess this would be text only. I don't know what you'd call that. Expand expand vertical, expand. What happened to my Guild Wars soundtrack? Come on. Thank you. Fade in, fade out. Then we have expand. I guess I'll just call it expansion, but vertical expansion plus horizontal expansion, something like that. That's where it goes bam and then bam. And then it would go bam and then bam. Rotation, I don't think I'm going to go with rotation. I think that's going to be too much. It could be done, but it'd have to go really fast. But I think the placement where it doesn't cut over is too far. Too far down in order to stop it. It's too far down, and then that's even just... It feels too far down, and that's even just making the... that is just making the... like, bare minimum of the edge, and it already feels too far down. So probably not. What other options do we have? There was one. There was one, except I don't know if I could do this. There was another. I had the idea. I don't know if it's going to be possible. I had the idea, and I did have 3D models for it. I actually just deleted them, but I could remake them. But I had my little airplane, and I had the idea of having a plane come across. So, like, up there, it just, like, flies across. So, and then a plane just flies across with a little banner. That was one of my ideas. It would get rid of the fireworks, but I did have that idea. And basically, it'd be a plane that flies over, and then on the back, it'd be like a little banner that has like, "Hey, someone came in," or you know, "Welcome to the raid," or whatever else. I'm not gonna make 2. I'm not gonna make 2, Cat. Sorry, dude. This I hate to break it to you, but this shit's hard. I don't know what to tell you. Suggest that. I think we came across that like a long time ago, Pirate. I could do that. Either I'd have to... Okay, if I do that, I have to paint a plane. The thing about it is I don't know if a plane really fits the... Okay, so this is not getting changed. This little bar right here, this is not getting changed. I'm keeping it chroma, spectrum cycling, and all that. And that bar, I think would fit better with fireworks too. The plane, I could technically make it like... This is like party colors, right? It's like neon effects. It's like kind of rave... I mean, it's relatively slow, right? It's not like fucking, you know, hurting your eyes or anything like that. But it has like the spectrum cycle, so it isn't as disorienting, so to speak. Something like that. And I think the fireworks might fit better. So I think the plane is also... It could be done, but I have to paint a plane, and I don't know if I could paint the plane. I tried doing 3D, and we had it in there. I got rid of the 3D environment. But I'd have to make basically a sprite sheet for it. The thing is that it's easier to play to my strengths, and my strengths are simple things, such as like color changing. Like the little bar here is all made off of sine, cosine, tangent waves. Well, actually, it's just really sine and cosine waves. The plane is an artist, like an artist strength, and I am not an artist, so I think doing a plane is more difficult. So I don't care who's here. I think fireworks would be easier. Because it's not really fireworks. Really what it's going to be is like little, basically circles that are going to pulsate. And I think I can control the state of those much easier. Because we're going to have a firework controller. And it's going to instantiate... I think I can do it with the particle system in Godot, but I have to check. It's going to be a 2D particle system. And it's just going to be circles that are probably going to pulsate very quickly. And I think I need a subparticle emitter, so we have... I think what's going to happen is we have a particle system here, and it's going to shoot off particle systems that are going to have sub-emitters. I just have to make sure that for the most part they can get up here, and I think it needs to be affected by gravity to have the curve. Size goes down over time. Color flicker, well, that one's going to be like a little, like, bean, I imagine. Okay. I think we can do that. And then the last question... Okay, so fireworks I think are guaranteed, which means we're just on where the text gets. It's either no background, fade in, fade out. I think fade in, fade out doesn't really fit with fireworks. I think rotation's out. So I think it's either expansion or background, or no background, and it's just text. But I think no text is going to be difficult to read. Hey, no stars for you. You missed. Rookie. Maybe. Expansion then? I think no background is going to be difficult to do. I think that's the big thing here. I think no background is going to be difficult to see. Then the question is, what goes on the background? So I don't have transparency on my title bar. I don't think there should be transparency on the banner. Then we have... Okay, so I think it's guaranteed to be expansion. I don't think no background is going to work out too well, so I think we go for fireworks and expansion. So fireworks, expansion, so bam bam. I think that's going to look a little bit better. Fade in, fade out also had the issue with transparency, and I don't think having a... I think the background has to be non-transparent because the rest of my overlay is non-transparent. Or rather, my little nameplate bar. Hey, what up, Control-Alt-Delete? How you doing, dude? Glittery text? Let me think. What do you mean by glittery text? So, I think I'm going to do the same thing with... oh, my mouse goes under this. With, like, this little color bar. So, this, like, the edging. And I think I'm going to use that, too. What are we doing right now? We are building another component for my overlay at the moment, and basically concepting. I'm determining what I'm going to do before I start implementing this in probably like half hour or sooner. But we're basically going with so there is... I fixed a bunch of things for my overlay. So, for example, I have text-to-speech working. Okay, well, at least the W's got it. Okay, that worked better. I have text-to-speech working, which we got functional yesterday. Or, well, I had that working a long time ago, but I had to fix all the deserialization that was happening. Channel point rewards are working again, so I gotta fix it so that it doesn't... that it goes to the correct audio channel. Shit. But we have our channel point rewards working. We have text-to-speech working. I fixed the notifiers, so whenever someone follows, it actually, like, right now it's showing recent followers. When that goes away, if someone followed, it'll say new follower, new sub. I think it does it for Raid 2, but I have to check. But we got that working. I gotta fix the audio channel that's happening because the one that's being written to the VOD is like sounding all funky, so I gotta figure out whatever happened to that. But the next thing we're working on is that white bar, except technically it's gonna be like over there. This is just in Godot. Because this black bar is this black bar is this. So this white bar is going to be our banner. And basically, yeah, we're just concepting. So anyways, fireworks, expansion, so bam, bam. I think I put the waves behind it too. That's going to be a lot of work because that's all custom coded. Because I think it needs to probably match. I don't think I can do I think it has to be its own separate. It's going to be very similar to the original one, but it's going to be it's going to have its own dimensions because this is not the same size. But that gives us fireworks expansion. Kat, what did you mean by sparkles though? Giving the words some texture. I don't think I'll go down that route. So, just like... Okay, so let me put this into perspective. At one point, this little black bar had like a gradient that happened, so I actually custom coded it so it'd have like... In the middle, it'd like... Actually, I think it was like 75% of the way. Basically, it got brighter it was brighter at the top and then faded into a darker at the bottom. But it's easier just to do matte colors than it is to do, what is it? It's easier to do matte colors than it is to do, texturing. And just like doing the sprite sheet for the, what's the word I'm looking for? Just like doing the sprite sheet for that little plane, it's going to take extra work, and I think it'd be easier just to do, like, chroma cycling. So my thought process is that we add an effect, not a texture, but an effect to the raiders. So when we come in, I gotta change the color of that background to match the one I have because it's not actually black. We just like how my name will have like a little breathing. I think we do something where like basically a wave, and I think we can change the color off of it too. So basically it gives a notice to their name when they come in. So it's like, hey, Frost just raided, or Catapult just raided. And then I need to change. So, I think that works. And okay, so there's two things here. So one, we have the color that matches... We have the color that matches my overlay. my question would be, is that those are usually like hypey things, right? Someone raided in. And when someone raids in, you want hype, right? You want people to be super ecstatic. Scott, what are you doing, man? And my thought process is that the gradient or the spectrum cycle on this is, I don't want, it's not that it's not good, it's just slow. It's a rather slow interpolation. And I would wonder if that's not going fast enough. However, I think I can use that pastel interpolator though. So if I have the pastel interpolator, which is the color spectrum cycling this, I could sample the exact same thing. Also, did anyone message me on Guild Wars? No. I could, but there's a flip side to that, right? So if I make it faster, that means I'm going to have colors that aren't uniform, so to speak. And so not having it uniform, it doesn't mean it's not good, and it's not that it's not possible. If we do it uniform, it stays consistent and thematic, but I could absolutely, technically I can speed it up though. Yes. To answer your question, yes, I can accelerate it. However, the question would be contradiction colors, and I don't know if that's not necessarily a bad thing or not, because technically by the time this probably goes through one phase, I would probably have gone through 5 phases on the other one. So it is technically possible to code that to be faster. So my thought process would be either it's worth doing, but I'm trying to determine if it's actually worth doing. Because you can kind of imagine this in your head now. The bar opens from top to bottom and left to right. All the while, the text is going in a wave. It's going up and down. Has just rated. Okay, I think I have a good... Someone just traded me. Which one does he need to? Da-na-na. Man, everyone's so greedy with their minis, dude. Only take what you need! You don't need extras. Oh, fuck. Which one was it, Cat? F9? F9. Okay. Also, my Destroyer Tonic wore off. Okay, so where was I? Oops, not that one. Okay, so that gives us... I feel like I should probably combine both. To me, in the back of my mind... Okay, I also skipped the fireworks. So fireworks are going off. It's expanding. It's expanding. The speed makes a big impact on that. The rate at which the banner opens up. Part of me now thinks the spinning actually works. I have a different idea now. I think it's going to end up looking better. Now I'm thinking of doing the scaling, or the spinning, and I think we move this down, we decrease the size, instead of spawning particles from the bottom where Broly is right now, it basically shoots out in random directions based off the spinning. So this thing spins in the middle, is scaling to get bigger, so on all axes it gets bigger and it's spinning, and basically fireworks are being shot out all over by that, so it keeps the fireworks... Dude, there's so many ways to handle this. Maybe not. This is why concept is... Yeah, kind of like a pinwheel, except it have fireworks coming out from underneath it. Or not underneath it, from like where it's actually spinning, it's like shooting out fireworks, basically. It's a matter of which one I want to do. Oh, we got cotton candy people over here? Okay. Beep boop. Oh, there's multiple ways of doing this, and that's why I have to commit to one before we before we go into it. I feel like there's more excitement with Is it hard to time the fireworks shooting out? No. Things are only as hard as you make them. We can... Okay, let me take that back. There are limitations to what I can do, and that's like the drawing side of things. I can't paint for shit, but I am good at math, and all of this can be procedurally generated. When you talk about hard to time, no, I can get it near like, well, pretty much perfection, right? It's math. Math is beautiful and math is wonderful. Because I would know exactly where the rotations are too. In fact, technically I could have this... So basically, if I really wanted to, and we did this, basically we'd have a 2D node here, This can get scooted over. So basically we have one there, and we have one here. Why is this being locked to an axis? Okay. Hey, why is this rotated? Why the fuck do you have a rotation? Okay, but anyways, so basically what happened is, well, it's not perfect, but it doesn't matter because this isn't guaranteed yet. Basically, I'd have these two positions, and these two positions are where the, these two positions are where the fireworks would be shot out, and the fireworks would be shot out in global space, so that, well, it'd probably be here. Actually, I should call this, I'm going to call this FX. So we have our FX route. So here's the cloud. That's particle system. But essentially, what would happen is things would be shot out of here in global space. They would be instantiated at these particular points. So when this actually rotated, not that. You can see that like the two arrows here, or the 2 points are here, and so I can still use that to. Like, as it rotates around, these are, like, parented to the objects, so no matter where I happen to be at rotation, I know exactly where to, like, shoot out the firework. But that's the question here. There's just so many different opportunities to work with. But I feel like the fireworks should come in first. So the fireworks come in. I don't think that's the way we should do this. I think it's fireworks first. And then it pops up. And I think the spinning thing is just too... I mean, it doesn't have... In order for the spinning thing to work, it should be fast. If it's moving really slow, it's going to look really weird. So I think what we actually do here is just we stick to... I think what we do is we stick to the expansion. I think the final decision is just do the expansion. I think that one's going to end up being the best. So then we have fireworks. So we're going to have... I should put a... node here. Just put these over here. Okay. His name is Sparks, by the way. I mean, your message still appeared on screen, so I'm kind of sad, but... Whoa, you got timed out for 600 seconds? Why is that so long? Well, rip in peace, Pirate. Talk to you later, dude. Sorry, dude. I mean, you still got your message on screen, and I'm kind of sad that still got through, because I couldn't time you out in time, but... Pirate's been timed out, dude. Apparently it defaults to 600 seconds. No, I timed out Pirate. Get out of here with your little joke. He said, he said, fireworks. I sure hope it does. As in, like, not fireworks, but, like, fire works, right? Fire is a form of lighting something on fire that it works. It's a thing that, you know, it's, I don't like his dad joke, is essentially, so I timed out Pirate, but apparently it timed him out for 10 minutes. I'm kind of sad. I did not mean to put it for 10 minutes. You live and learn. Pirate will live. He's a big boy. Alright, so we've got an FX route. I want another Node 2D. And you... Wait, you should be... Excuse me. You should be at 0, 0. You're just a root node. You go back. Sparks is on. Nah, probably not. Probably hates me. It's okay. I'll live. What was it? 1280? 15... Wait, 2540... 1250... Wait, that's 1270. Wait, 2560 is my resolution now. That's why it's 1280. Okay, 1280 and 1440. It's our canvas resolution. Okay, so this is where our fireworks will spawn. I need a particle system. I think we could just do new canvas texture. Now, I need to remember how to do this. What am I missing here? There it is. Droop, 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 droop. Okay, so we want randomness. To some extent. Oh, that's time randomness. Time randomness is fine. I wonder if he messaged me on Discord. No, he didn't. He did about something else. Poor pirate. Okay, so I want this to go upwards. So I need... I mean, I'm a mod. Where is the particle? I think it's this. There it is. Okay. Okay, so we need there, now it's going upwards. Scuba back? I don't know. Maybe. This needs to be on a three-dimensional axis, though. I need you to not be just a singular direction. Can I change this to be XY? Where is your scale? No. The particles we emit, I need to be, the particles we emit, I need to be bigger. There it is. Okay, that kind of emulates a. I need to make this smaller though. So between probably 4 and 5, maybe. Probably smaller than that. 2 and 3. This still needs to go way the fuck up there. It's weird that I can't put this in 3 dimensions. I think that's per second. Oh, apparently Pirate was not very loud. Apparently Pirate was not angry enough to message me on Discord. It's kind of funny. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Okay, so we still got 2. Oops, not good. Oh, he's probably playing Guild Wars, yeah, okay. He's probably playing World of Warcraft. Anyway, so what would you call the initial fireworks? The rocket? And sparks, maybe? I don't really know if I like Godot's editor for this. This one. Okay, we need these hitting up here. So... before we worry about scale, because that's going to make them tune in and out. Let's be slightly less than... It's interesting. Oh, well, no, but at the moment I'm testing to get the, I don't use, Godot cord, so... Game development's hard, okay, so I used to use the Unity game engine, and this is Godot's game engine, and so they're not really... Like, the only thing that's, like, common for these things is that they're called game engines. They typically have, like, the same tools and stuff, but, like, this editor on the side is completely different than the one I used, and the only thing I've done for, like, particles is, for example, making that cloud, and I experimented, like, a couple months ago or so, with various ways of messing around with like particles and stuff, but it wasn't to the same degree as what we're doing here. So I'm trying to get used to the inspector while also trying to, like for example, in order for this, I don't want 500, but what I'm doing is I'm testing, basically you can see like ranges where these things like pop out. So here is about the threshold. I want most fireworks to maybe go here or here or here. So I have to find out where the expectation of them actually reaching it is going to be. So, like, for example, like a normal fire, when you do a firework, right? Here now they're like really small, and basically when you're doing fireworks, when someone initially shoots it off, you can like see the spark, and then it fades into like nothing, and then it like blows up in the sky, right? And so I don't want all of these things being like super huge. Actually, I think I can just do this. I don't want that being spawned on. But anyways, so basically what I'm trying to do is find out where they're kind of going away, because I need them to reach like that point. Because then at that point, we're not going to be spawning 500. We're going to be doing like a burst fire of like maybe, I don't know, 5. But there's a ton of them. Lifetime, randomness. So, for example, like this. Whoa. Or basically we shoot out like a small amount of fireworks, except I need I just need to be able to see them at this current stage before I go into like the theoretics of like, oh yeah, this goes to here. Because they still have to be visible on the screen, too. I wanted this here. And then over here, like, you can, like, change the scale so, like, things don't just, like, kind of, Well, basically, this is basically the lifetime of the. This is called the scale curve, and basically what this does, there's a bunch of curves you can do in their normalized times. So basically, what this represents is up to this point is like, you know, there's no number here, but I presume it's probably like 0.5% of the duration. So if it had a lifetime of a second, 5% of that would be 0.05 seconds, so 50 milliseconds. Hey, what's up, Sharpie? And basically, it just controls as to how, like... It's basically giving visibility and kind of the illusion that this thing is... I wouldn't say working, because it is working, but, like... Like, now we can actually see them kind of popping in much quicker. And I can expand this so that they, you know, last a little bit longer. I can also technically, like, make this box bigger, too. I need to find out where it's at. I presume I can. It's basically with, like, offsets. Which is the initial position of the... if I can find the property of it. I don't know if I can. But basically, you can control like the properties of the individual particles. But in order to get to that point, like this also has things called sub-emitters. So just like a firework, it shoots off. You know, you fire off the rocket, and then bam, there's a shitload of miniature particles. That's these big boxes right here that are spawning. I just haven't gotten to that part yet. So they're 50 of 50, or their size is 50 by 50. That's only because I want to be able to see them spawning in. But the amount of particles. So now it's like spawning 500 of these. So now we can kind of see like this like each one of these sub rockets is spawning a bunch of these, and I think they're all on top of each other. I think that's why that's happening there, but I'm not entirely certain yet. It's supposed to be spawning 20 of them, and I'm pretty sure what's happening here is that the particles are all on top of each other. But this needs to be one shot too. The thing that's throwing me off is usually there's a case of usually there's like a case where you can that's angular velocity, so that's rotating them. It looks like it's only spawning one. But anyway, so... Oh, emission shape. Cool. So I don't want this to be a point. I want this to basically be a... I don't even want it to be a box. I want it to be like a... Well, a box is fine. We're basically going to do... Y is 0. X is 20. Probably not that much. Actually, this is in pixels, so I guess we can do 100 by 100. Actually, we don't even need to worry about Z because... actually, this needs to be U, because this got rotated, I think. Yeah, so now you can see, like, they're spawning somewhere on this line here. And the reason why they're not starting at the initial bottom part is because the scale here, if I do this, now they'll spawn at the bottom. But I think 100 might be too much. We could keep this a point. I don't think it matters that much. A point's fine. But actually what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add this here so I can see... Well, to be honest, we can just do this. I just want to see where they're ending. Because where they're ending is where the particles are going to be spawning stuff, and somewhere in here... Can do a little bit of a lifetime randomness. Actually, we'll avoid doing lifetime randomness. The more properties you start to change on shit, the more... I mean, randomness is cool, but it gets tougher to control, right? So that's just the case of randomness. So the more things you add onto there, the tougher this becomes. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. There's this -1. That's why you're... Okay, you can go back to 0 degree rotation. Direction is what I was looking for. And then spread is basically, like... Spread is basically the cone that's going upwards, so the less you do for spread, the less cone you have. Like if you have a 180 degree spread, it's basically shooting in like a line. Actually, I don't even think you can go... I think it just goes up. 180 is basically everywhere, so 90 degrees basically goes off of the angle. There's a line, and then it basically goes this way, but for both. So this is reflected on this angle. Anyway, so we're going to have, I guess, roughly... Sorry if I'm over-explaining things. It's tough because game engines are complex, so I don't know technically what might be being interpreted. We can leave this at a 30 degree angle. I don't know what flatness is, though. And also these are going outside of the range. That's not what we want. The highest one we'll probably want just above. We'll get rid of... We'll get rid of... Where's the lowest one? I think what we want is between 300 and 450. It might be a little bit less that we want. I saw one go above, ever so slightly. Okay, most of them look like they're going to the box range, but we can pump this up to 350 and make it a little bit easier. So I think, what is the lowest? Can crank this up so I can get more. So it looks like it just goes above. Actually, you know what? This would be even easier. So 450 is what we want for max. What about 350? 350 is here. 450 is about here. So yes, 450. Between 350 and 450 is what we're gonna look. I'm gonna go for 1. Go for 4. Go for 420. I think that should be just above, because when these things explode, they're gonna probably go off the stream. 450 is fine. I mean, 450 is me, but 450 is fine. That takes care of that. So that gives us our range. Spread looks good. We're gonna have to dumb down the amount of these. Time is fine. Particle flags don't matter. Direction is good. Gravity I'm not going to worry about. Angular velocity doesn't matter. Six and 8. Although, I could make these faster and make the lifetime less. So if we make this 2 seconds, Let's make this 1.2 seconds. Wait, so 3 seconds was 350. So that traveled 1,500 units. So I want this to be like 900 and... No, we'll make 850 and 950. I think that's just going above, so we can do 1,000 maybe? Okay, 1,100 is probably fine. Yeah, we can go for 900 and 1,100. Then we can come back to our scale. We can get rid of this one, this one. There's always like that little weird delay that's right before it explodes. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That kind of looks like one now. Something is squeaky? That might have been my chair. Slash kill. I can't slash kill you. Okay, so I think that does it for that. Barely paralegal. Okay. It's fine. The best part is this isn't even coding yet. This is just getting the particle system up and running. I think that would actually be really, really bright there soon. I don't know what the initial color ramp is for. Wait, I want the sub-emitter... at end. Particle process material. Ouch. So... it's only emitting sometimes. It should be emitting all of them when they die. Zero direction. Except you... It's weird. Wait a second. I think I know what this is supposed to be doing. So... There. Now it's consistent. I don't know what explosiveness is. Oh. I don't want that. I'll put this at like 160. Although... No, I think it has to be at 180 unless I can rotate this. I don't think I can. I should be able to, but I'm not entirely certain. It's not looking too bad. Actually, let's do, my question would be, can I randomly determine what... Wait. Is this what this was? No. It's not what I thought it was. Hmm. Question becomes, can I... The question becomes, can I... There's a hue variation here, but my question would be, can I sample specific colors? Rather than having a... Maybe. Actually. Um... I don't think so. Hey, what's up, Coordinate? You have been summoned? Who summoned you? The pizza rolls get you? Um... I knew it! I knew you summoned yourself. It's gotta be the pizza rolls, dude. How are you doing, Coordinate? The only thing I want to do is I want to get them to be a specific color. I want them to be a specific color. But this only gives me one color to choose from. Good? Good. What are you up to? Did you ever get around to your map making for open Fortress? I think I saw someone else playing that the other day too. I think I saw a Team Fortress 2 streamer playing it. Okay, so now these are all white. Camera hates you? Why? Not a big fan of Hammer Editor? Alright, I think we can sit down. Oh my god. My legs. Dude, I need like a fucking treadmill. Super multitask. Fucking walk in place. Get my walking exercise while I play games, while I work. Oh my god. That would be next on my list. Oops, not this. I mean, there's another idea here. And the other idea is to do this manually. It just sucks because I basically what I want to do is I want to have a color choice This is a gradient over time, if I'm not mistaken. So now they should stay white until like the very end. Yes. Yeah, friend coming over tomorrow or Friday? That sounds exciting, dude. You gonna play some games? Certainly hope so. Constant. Wait a second. Yeah, darn, that was almost it. That was almost it. I don't understand what initial color ramp is. We have active Discord chat? That sounds exciting, man. It's nice to have people to talk to. Yeah. That's awesome, man. Are they people that watch you on stream? Um. Yes, but why can't I control it? Why does it have to be a random fucking hue? Why does it have to be a random hue? Explain this, Godot. Explain to me why this has to be a fucking hue. I have no idea why you would make this a hue. Or why I can't. Why can I not choose random colors? Wait, they're saying... That doesn't feel like it's a good... When I create the material for the particles, make sure to check use as albedo. Create the material for the particle. I have an editor and a bot dev? That sounds exciting, dude. Sounds like coordinates making it to the big leagues, yeah? Sounds cool, dude. Sounds like the friends of yours, I assume? Okay. Someone who joined my server and just, you know, be safe on the internet, man. Wait till you're a bit more popular? I mean, you got a ways to go, man. You can do it. We got plenty of time. When you create the material for the particles, make sure to check. When you create the material for the particles, make sure to check use as albedo. An editor is 100% necessary? Depends. I don't think so. But then again, I focus less on video editing, so depends on what you're trying to produce. No. Hey, what's up, Shelby? Trying to produce happiness? You're coming to the wrong place, dude. Yeah, happiness doesn't exist, dude. Earthbound is not allowed here. Editing style similar to El Maxo and the What? That sounds cool. I don't know what CapCut is. That sounds cool, though. I'm not sure I understand what they're talking about here. Are they charging you anything? It's editing software, it's free and sucks balls. Well, welcome to open source, man. You get what you pay for, dude. That's why I use Godot instead of Unity. What's wrong with Earthbound? Nothing. It's just that sure we made a joke about happy Ness. And Ness is Earthbound. There's nothing wrong with any game, dude. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? Wait, is this what it should be? Gotta understand it. I don't hate anyone. What are you talking about, sir? I only hate things, not people. It's not a single person on this planet that I hate. I just like giving you poop. Yeah, you don't hate things? You're telling me that you're okay, you didn't get pissed off with Twitch yesterday? I hate Twitch. But it's a necessary evil. I hate Godot, but you know. I don't hate, the Walmart CEO. I don't hate a person. I don't like their actions. So Walmart's CEO is that she has a mega yacht and she did nothing as a human being to earn the resources to own a mega yacht. In fact, not a single person on this planet should by themselves own a mega yacht. People shouldn't even be able to own yachts, okay? Let's be... Yeah, capitalism is garbage. Capitalism is a terrible, terrible thing that exists on this world. The unfortunate side effect is that you can't stop. You know, I can't control 8 billion other people and what they choose to go for. But I tend to live the way I live because I'm not capitalistic. So, like, for example, I have all of my video VODs stored because it's proof of what I have been doing. I sit here and I sit here on an infinite screen that we can all use because it's free. I have little avatars down here that are free. I'm not on a mega yacht. I've been in the same room. I mean, hey man, there's nothing wrong with being autistic. In fact, very many intelligent people are autistic. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Dude, what am I looking for here? The only things people ever need are food, water, shelter. So, I'm not going to pull up LinkedIn, but there was a... So China has a new way of developing homes, and they built a 10-story apartment... Not apartment building, a 10-story building using like little Lego-based like building block rooms where they basically stack them on top of each other and then they just like they folded apart. And they built 10-story building with like Maslow's pyramid of needs. Anyways, they hit a 10-story building in 28 hours. They had a building. Now, there's also the time to construct these individual units, but every individual unit is a well, Shelby, you weren't here for the clone talk, so it's not going to work that well. Yeah, it's good engineering. It's exactly it. That's called being efficient with the world. Hey man, there's nothing wrong with being autistic. There's nothing wrong with being anyone, as long as you're not mean to people, as long as you're not hateful and, being mean and aggressive towards people, there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being autistic, dude. In fact, autism is a spectrum. Literally everyone is autistic in some form or degree. Autism is not binary ones and zeros. Autism is a spectrum. Similar to like these little gradients. What was the value here? When you create the material for the particles, make sure to check use as albedo in vertex colors. This is the only material I see. I don't think I can use shader material. Let's go into a shader. Oh, it's just efficient building. That's the only point with it, man. There's always things to take away. It's called efficient building. That's it. Everyone. That's like saying everyone is tall because height is a spectrum. Well, I mean, height is a comparison. I didn't ban you, pirate. I timed you out, dude. No, that was 10 minutes ago, dude. That was 10 minutes ago. I didn't ban you. I timed you out because of your dad joke. Dude, what is... Why is Godot so fucking Well, it's garbage because it's open source, but I'm still grateful that it exists. Hey, what's up, Astro? Oh, really? I don't know about that one then, man. Wasn't the intention. Maybe every time you talk it reset. Also, what's up, Astro? Playing D&D? You're working? Dude, you should focus on D&D. That's making me so angry, dude. Pathfinder is like the off-brand D&D, isn't it? I think Pathfinder is like a really cheap version of it, if I'm not mistaken. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Pathfinder is like the... It's basically the same thing as D&D. Like, almost to the T. Where do I send my... I don't trust you enough, Shobi. You only pop in to criticize me, hurt my feelings, talk about how the games I play suck, and, I mean, Pirate, I can take it away if you don't want. Also, I told you never had to do my, you never had to be my mod, man. I just asked if you wanted it. Okay, I'm not sure where the fuck I can do this. And it's getting very fucking annoying. I don't know why Godot wouldn't allow you to be able to set a random color choice. And the problem is... Okay, wait a second. I think I have a solution around this, but it's gonna be fucking pain and misery to fucking do. Oh, really? Well, too bad for Pirate then. Okay, so it's pain and misery if I do that. Did Pirate lose his mod status? I don't know. Coordinate, you have weird taste, man. Wow, you remember Big P? Wait, how do you know? How do you know? Are you able to see which mods I have? How do you know Big P's a mod? He hasn't been in here in a long time. Oh, Pirate did lose mod ship. That's kind of funny. That's pretty funny. I mean, I could. It depends on if Pirate wants it back. I don't. It doesn't matter to me. There is a way to do this. I think. I have an idea in my head. I just don't know if it's going to work. I mean, the alternative is I say fuck it and I just build this myself. And I don't worry about fucking particle systems in Godot. Oh, rip. That's like an arbitrary title, dude. You really think I need mods here? I'm not too worried. But if Pyre wants it back. I know the way to fucking do this. It's just gonna be a lot of fucking work. Seeing who needs See who needs a mod? I have auto mod. Also, you really shouldn't make fun of people like that. If you make it yourself, what will you make it into? If not, wait, if not Gudo? What the fuck is Gudo? Oh, Godot? Godot? No, it's going to be in Godot. All of it's built in Godot. I'm just saying the... Okay, so this is a particle system. I don't have to... Basically, what we're doing here is we're making the fireworks. I can make this myself without using particle systems. And the reason that this is giving me frustration is because this is a sub-emitter. And what I want is for this to choose a random color. Instead, the only option I can do is a hue variation, and it's randomized, which is really, really fucking dumb. And it makes me angry. And so... Oh, that was for... And so, either I code it myself... and basically handle the fireworks myself, or basically, instead of using particle systems to emulate these, I basically instantiate quads, which is technically the same thing as what a particle system is. It's just working with GPU particles. Basically, I would be emulating the CPU particle renderer for Godot. Can't have a lookup table that you chose... Well, that's what I'm saying. I would have to code that myself. That's the problem. That, in a nutshell, is the problem. Because for some reason, Godot does not give you the option to have a random color. You can do, like, constant color changes, but it changes all particles to be red or whatever else. Over time. So if I got rid of... Wait. Astrum, have you... Chester Hot Fries opinion? I don't need hot fries. Actually, I do... What's those... They're not Cheetos. I think they're just called hot fries. They're really good. If I got rid of this variation, each one of these is going to be white, purple, and basically whatever color is chosen for this. And the bigger issue now becomes that I can only choose one of the... I guess technically there would have been a way around this. Actually, I take it back. There is a way around this. I take it back. There is a way around this. I don't like it very much, but there is a way around this. Thanks, Astrum. But, the question that didn't, The question I was going to ask you is, have you ever done game development? Wait, do you know how to code? I don't think I've ever asked you. Do you actually program stuff? I legitimately don't think I've ever asked you. Wait. Go to this. I want this one. Okay, we're gonna strip these for parts. So this is the opposite side of what we typically work on. I legitimately don't think I've ever asked you if you actually code. Pirate hasn't responded, dude. What are you putting on this? Why am I being the one that's crucified here? Basic games and physics demos? Okay. I mean, hey, that counts for self, man. Don't sell yourself short. But I have the perfect idea, so... Instead, we're just gonna have a shitload of fucking different particle systems. Simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, I was thinking about how this goes. We're just gonna go down the color list. So fireworks, green. He didn't get banned. He's probably playing WoW. I mean, I work as a Swede. Also, don't know how to code. I work as a. Actually, I'm a software engineer. Still, green. Wait, green and blue makes cyan. I mean, I'm a software engineer, but technically I don't have a sweet title anymore. And magenta. I mean, this is... What's my current title? I work for a private company anymore. I don't work at a, They don't really have titles there. But technically I would probably fall under, depends, and it will depend in like a week and a half or so. I guess you would call me a web developer now, or web engineer. Which still falls under the blanket scope of, that still falls under the blanket scope of how you get that PO position? What the fuck is PO? Principal? No, there's no O in principal. What the fuck is a PO? Private officer? Oh, product owner? I mean, this is my product. This is my product. But it's just a product, you know, it's literally just a fun thing that I do. I'm not good at making money, man. I'm like one of the least good people at making money. When it came to game dev, I had... Technically, people would come and buy stuff, but... One, it was a team effort, and two, I'm not really good at, What the fuck? I don't know. I've never been good at making, quote, money. I just write code for a living, and that's about it. How people make money, I have no fucking idea, man. This is the only product I own. Okay. I mean, technically time is money, and technically I don't get paid to do this. Unless, you know, people sub, but it doesn't really matter to me. I do this out of hobbyness. Because I find this... I mean, like I said, I'm going to play games anyways, but I also find this to be pretty fun. Oh, I mean, that too. Yeah, I'm a it's a weird way of putting it. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm a maker, not a, What the fuck? Okay, there we go. There, see, it works. Except I don't think all these are going to play at the same time. But now I need a fireworks controller. Well, I mean, I'm a maker of smiles, and I guess that counts more to me than many other things. Money isn't my motivator in life. If money was my motivator in life, I would not be sitting here streaming. Put it that way. Streaming is off the generosity of others. Oh, it depends on what you're doing. There's plenty of people that, you know, make careers out of this. But me, I just want to play games. I want magenta. Magenta! I mean, it's cool to hang out with people. Even if they, you know, somehow want to make fun of me all the time. But, I mean, I make fun of other people too, so, you know. Or maybe I have become so cold inside that I make fun of everyone. Wait a second. Are all these Wait, why are you referencing the same... Why... Why would that be referencing the same fucking thing? Oh, wait a second, because they're all doing their own... Wait a second. I hate Godot, man. In what world would I not want... If I copy and paste an entire thing, why the fuck would I not want that rough... Oh my god. It's fucking annoying. Okay, I need one for each of these. My motive... Unhinged goth girls? I can't go that... I can't go that route for you, buddy. Sorry, dude. FX. This one is... Guess that can be firework. Actually, this one... Okay, you need to go here. Oh, that works for all of them. Okay. Yeah, because they're all referencing the same fucking material. That totally makes sense. Thanks, Godot. Nope, that's not what I copied and pasted. It's also not what I copied and pasted. Oh my god, dude, I hate this. Fireworks, red. Blue. Green, cyan. Well, I mean, that's better than me coding every single fucking particle system. That would have been a fucking nightmare. Cyan, blue, green, magenta, yellow. Hooray! We did it. Kinda. Okay, so red. Yellow. Head, shoulders, knees, and yellow. Besides, it's also cool just, putting smiles on people's faces. For what that's worth. I don't know. It's a good question. Actually, I should call these sparks. Head, shoulders, knees, and materials. Fireworks, be gone. Sparks, 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 sparks. And this is also way less frustrating than actually working on normal code. Building a stream is so much more lucrative than having to build actual software for people that they would get very pissed if shit broke. I don't have to think, oh my god, did I break something? Did I do something horribly wrong? Did I do everything possibly horribly, horribly, horribly ever so not great? Because that happens a lot in software. At least if you're on a product. This one... Can I just straight up change the material in here? No. I hate you. I hate Godot, not you. And you being all of you. Or do I? I don't know. Hooray, we got multiple colors! Let's see, it worked. I mean, if I really, really, really wanted to be fancy here, I could make a script that would change the color of this, but I feel like that's probably not the way to go. It's pink and blue? Am I about to have a boy or girl? I don't know. Maybe. Wait, is that blue? No. That's because I haven't got to the other ones. Hooray, we have more colors. Color, 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 chameleon. Okay, this one's what? Green? Yep. Fancy dagger? I have to go make a pickle. Aries wanted a pickle. So I have to make a pickle because she made a joke about my smooth pickle. Oh, I love hanging out with people, man. And by hanging out with people, I mean keep your distance. I don't want to talk to you. It's basically all the pastel colors. Nice. Keep your distance! I mean, knock yourself out, man. Hey, whatever floats your boat. Shobi trying to talk game to my guild leader, and hey, knock yourself out, man. BAM! Fireworks? Here, cat. Pick Shobi or fireworks. Which one do you like more? Shobi or fireworks? Not me, just fireworks. Which one do you prefer? Almost got. What are you doing a dungeon in Guild Wars? Rip. I remember those one-shot kills, and they're also really easy to dodge because they literally just go back and forth. I'd pick fireworks too, dude. No offense over you, Shobi, but I mean, fireworks are fireworks, dude. And this keeps the pastel going. So, on a rating of dagger sucks to dagger good job, what would you rate these? What would you rate these fireworks? So that sounds like it's right down the middle. So dagger sucks or oh wait, no, that's not right down the middle. That's on the lower end. If we went off of word choice, dagger. Wow, that's getting kind of creepy. There's like a black web. Dagger sucks is 2 words. Dagger good job is 3 words. So dagger is like on the the lower echelon of dagger sucks. Okay. I mean, they look alright to me. They fit the aesthetic of pastels. An 8.5 out of 10. Okay, Kat. What would you think would improve this a little bit? I'm curious. Actually, I'm kind of curious myself. I feel like there's something I can do to make this a little bit better. More Guild Wars? Yeah, there you go. Da-na-na-na. What? Would you believe that that's exactly what I was thinking, Astrum? I was going to see what the fade looked like because it's easier to adjust, but my second thing was I was going to make a second layer of sparks. So this would be sub-emitted by... This would be sub-emitted without having the trail. If it wants to play. Hey! What did you do here? Oh, did I? Can't tell if it has other ones. Oh, wait, that's because I haven't set this yet. So, sub-emitter disabled. Wait. Like these little ones? So now we have some with trails and some with not. Sound effects will come later. I have to, that one's going to take way more time. Well, not really. Well, to get that... The sound effects I can just pull offline. The hooking it up to actually getting it to play is going to take a long time. Just wondering if I can make these, It's weird that I can't... Well, it's not weird. Well, a little bit of it is weird. It's weird that I can't do multiple, subparticles. But does that appear better? So here's no, subparticles. Here's the, small ones. None with. None with. And then we do the same thing for every single one of these. Okay, that definitely needs to be up. Okay, so none, or I mean, this is with the small little particles that go with it. So we have some with trails and some non. This is no trails, or I mean, only trails. So only trails is 1. This is trails plus. Right now, it's trails plus like particles, I guess. Then we have only trails. This is only trails. This is my only trail. It's as small as I can get it without it rendering out. This is trails. This is only trails. This is trails with additional particles. Okay, that's what I figured. I just hope my computer doesn't take a fucking shit on me for doing this. I guess we'll just call it trails. I'll call this one sparks. But yes, I would have sound effects in here going off at the same time because I also need a notification sound for when someone comes in. But this is a multiple. There's a lot of things I have to do for this. I have to do these particles. I have to do the text coming in. I have to do the resizing of this banner. I need to do a lot of things to get this up and running. Then we're gonna need a fireworks controller too. So you go there. That was constant. Did I skip something here? I feel like I skipped something here. Oh, it's because all these have trails. Although I've definitely told the amount of fireworks coming up here. I think judging by this, I think I want it higher too. The average should be right on top of the average should be right on top of sorry. The average should be right on top of the nameplate. I get this one already? Yes. So these need to go all up higher. Wait, these are all using the same particle. Yes. Firework flare? Yeah, okay. If we could just edit this one, all of them follow the same. So I want this to go 1,000 and 1,200 maybe? Oops, not that. No, not that. Oh, poor Shorbean. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's your choice, dude. Rip you, man. Okay, I think I know what the, okay, so we're not gonna have... I don't have my sleeping pills? Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Okay, so what we're gonna have here is we need a fireworks controller, and that fireworks controller is going to spawn... basically play various fireworks at any given time, so... I want to make prefabs out of these before we get any further. Okay, or... wait, I think they're called scenes. Not using those. Why would you give me a different name? Why would you make this lowercase? What? Why would you name the object any different than what I have? What the fuckado? If I have it capitalized, why would it not be capitalized when I use it? That makes no sense. But am I ranting more like it? ASMR voice. Fireworks magenta. Okay. So wait a second. Why is this? Why did these get swapped? That's fucking weird. This is magenta. Okay. Cyan, green, green. Oh, those are already set to magenta. Okay. Wait. No, wait. Red. Wait for a loop here. Okay. Okay. Not you. This one. Is that good or bad? That sounds bad. You slept through it? Cyan, green, magenta, red. Okay. What the fuck? Dude, what is happening here? I mean, maybe. Okay. Okay. That totally makes 0 sense. So you have somehow been assigned magenta now. What the fuck? Hey, what up, Jay? What? How you doing, man? Yeah, we be doing the Godowin, except it's kind of pissing me off right now. What the fuck, man? Why does this keep swapping my material here? Okay, I'm gonna try restarting this. Try restarting this. That's really fucking weird. Try it differently. Remember wanting to make a mobile app and stumbled across these guys in 2020? I think maybe 2019. But dude, Godot has gotten like Godot 4. Well, really since Godot 4. Holy shit, dude! This application's pretty wonkers, dude. I mean, I may complain about it, but it's pretty incredible. And it's free. It's for the entire world, and it's fantastic. What the f- Now they're referencing yellow! What the fuck? Wait a second. Where did that pop up? Uh-oh. Godot crashed on me. Better Unity? I think it's It has its ups and downs. It has its ups and downs. It's all right. I think they're two different engines that function differently. Like, for example, right now I'm kind of getting really fucking pissed off here because for some reason this doesn't want to save my materials correctly and it's referencing the wrong things. Okay. Now this should be blue. Okay, that's blue. What is this one? That one's also blue! Dude, it was just pink! Why did these keep... Why do these keep changing color, man? Philosophies that Unity used to have, in my opinion. Like, here's a free engine. Oh yeah, Unity went to shit last year, actually. Wait. Yes, last year. Whatever his name, John Rissitelli or whatever the fuck his name is, where he suddenly became more obsessed with being a typical CEO than actually realizing how difficult it is for games to be built. Yes, I agree. Well, I mean, that's the perks of open source, no? Open source, open source. I would like to know why the fuck this keeps going to, like, why are you going to blue? It just doesn't make any sense. If I set this to yellow, that is a separate material. Yellow. I save this. I come back here, and now blue is yellow. If I had yellow, blue is now yellow. I don't even. How do I fix this? I think it's getting too late, though. I need to figure out how to fix this. I think I'll have to come back to this tomorrow. Dude, that makes no sense. Or back in 2015 or 14, they made a whole Unity SDK for the 3DS. I think that was prior to my time in OBS land. Computer be computing hard? What, my computer? Or trying to... whatever is happening with these references. I think you're referring to the references, probably. It just doesn't make any sense. What? Wait. I'll check that. Yeah, whatever's going on with the references, yeah, I don't know. It's very odd. Script score. Core. Okay, we're right here. Sparks. No. Should be an FX. Chill with the 3DS stuff. Now you have to figure out what project I want to do. I feel that, dude. Wait, you're making something for Nintendo's 3DS? Is that what you're referring to? Not 3DS as in like three-dimensional space, right? That's not it. Oh, that's because this isn't in here. So when making the 3DS Smash mod? I feel like you told me that. Oh, yeah, the assembly. Yep. Yeah, because you asked me about assembly. Yep. And I will pass an assembly every day of my life. Sparks blue. That's so weird because they are referencing different things here. I usually snort it. You okay there, Shelby? Oh, source code is compiled into one massive bin file? No thanks, dude. Found that out through debugging? Yeah, good luck with that. Are you binary files? No. Oops. Nope. 1,000 times. Nope. Okay, I think I have a thought process here. These are all different. Wasting months of your life for that? Yeah, no thanks, dude. That's the price you pay for game dev, though. So where is in the base V1 demo version of the game, all the scripts and stuff are exposed in the files? It's kind of weird. What do you mean exposed in the files? Okay, I think I have a thought process here. Oops, not that. Oh my word. I have a potential idea here. A second. Oh, I think I know why that fucking broke. No, I know. I think I understand why. So instead we're going to do this. Oops. God damn it. I bet you that's why. I made copies of those instead of duplicating it, and I think Godot does something with duplication. So if we save this, we do red. Fingers crossed. So, okay, so it held on to the material, it's just that this is off now. So that is a step in the right direction. So now this should be yellow. It's just going to be this. Nice, got it. Yep, and had to do with the duplication. Makes sense. And then all of these have the incorrect color because they have not been adjusted yet. So this needs to come over here. Wait. It's not the right color. Alright, did all these get changed again? Oh, no, I have to double click. So blue, cyan, green is here. I do not like that at all. So cyan, blue, green, magenta. Red. Want to add character fonts to the game, and for instance, the CSS icons are located from reference in a file post v1 demo. It's controlled by code somewhere in the binary file. Looking more into the what is MSC? Microsoft compiler scripting? Language I think I had. I think it was. It had files in v1 showing where the hitbox data was. And frame data, and then post v1 it's all. Wait, so they got rid of scripting? Or are you trying to reverse engineer and figure out, like, the hitboxes? Is that what you're going for? Or trying to figure out, like, what information is parsed out? Yellow, red, magenta, green, blue, cyan. Cool. Okay, that has blue. Let's get cyan. That was 100% it, so I'll have to keep that in mind. You have to use this one. So you have to duplicate, not copy and paste. I think that's where it broke. Because these prefabs were different, but the scene files were different. Okay, that one's already set. I think this one's already set too. Yeah. And now I think if we pull all these in, I think we'll be, so we've got what? Blue, yellow, green. Okay, here's the other ones. Nice, nice. Fireworks, yo! Gotta add some sound effects and get those not so they're all going at the same time, but I'll worry about that in a little bit. I think Nintendo was aware of the 3DS modding during the time and wanted to hide everything because the Wii version still has everything in. I mean, Nintendo is just very productive of their IPs. They don't like people fucking with shit. Want to know what the code was looking for? Like I said, in V1 there was rough files that had like moveset stuff for fighters. I think they're just hard. Wait, they... I wouldn't be surprised, dude. I wouldn't be surprised. Nintendo's lazy. Nintendo's games are... Well, actually, their games are surprisingly not buggy, but that's part of, like, making stuff effective. Having stuff hard-coded is not bad. The less variables you have to deal with, but, you know. So, Kat, if you're still here, rating of 1 to 10, how are these? Without sound effects, just strictly effects. How's this? Nintendo are gods at optimization? Oh, absolutely. The old hardware that they had to build for, dude, like, they, like, got bought. I mean, okay, I wouldn't say... It depends on the context. Technically, Nintendo was able... I don't know if you've ever seen it, but someone was able to, like, optimize Mario Party. Like, or not Mario Party, Super Mario 64. And they, like, super made, like, I think they got, like, 60 frames or something, or they're able to make you go up to, like, 60 frames a second. It needs more fireworks? Why would I need more? Really? You think that's too much? Or, I mean, too little? Interesting. Well, that's... Okay, so I have... okay. Technically, I still... Yes, I need to... Okay, I haven't gotten to the coding portion of this. The effect is what I'm looking for. And what this is going to do is all of these are going to be one-shot, and I'm going to... So, one-shot is basically... So, particle systems naturally loop. One-shot is it fires the particle system, and then it's done. And what I'm going to do is make a fireworks controller. I have to code this, but it's going to reference all these different particle systems, so it's going to select blue, cyan, green, magenta, red, or yellow. And these are the 4 colors that my overlay cycles through. And this fireworks controller is basically going to fire off like 3 or 4 at different times, and it's not just going to be like... It's not going to be like these are all going up at like the same time, and so basically it's going to be like pew, like shoot 2 of them, then maybe shoot 3 of them, then maybe shoot 1. Well, probably not 1, probably between like 2 and 5, 2 and 4 probably, and it's just going to shoot them out like pew pew, and then it might even like have one staggered or something. It's just going to be on a random interval to fire out random particles, and it might even have like overlapping colors. But I'm looking more so at like the effect itself. Like, do the colors look okay? Is the variety in is the spacing good around this box? Is the variety? Is the color good? Is it too much particles for? Look at the individual systems themselves, and if the fade in, is there too many particles for that? Like, if I only had this blue particle, is there too many particle? Is that too much for an individual firework? Because I will be like chaining these together when I get a chance. because this is probably more of what you meant, right? It has like, you know, intervals where there's particles going off at, all the time. Does it have a fader on the color? It might, and I have not checked. But it could be just the scale is. I thought so too, but I haven't checked. It might though. I think I changed something that that might have affected that. I actually no, it doesn't. It's just because it gets smaller. It's because it gets smaller. Oh, you like? Okay, well, it looks like there's not, so I guess you get a fader without even knowing. But I'm presuming this is what you meant, where basically there's always just like fireworks going off. Like this one is kind of like the stagger. There would be a little bit more going on in the version I have, but I presume this is what you meant. Because basically, like, all 5 of them, or all 6 of them were shooting off at, what, roughly the same time, so it looks like there's, like, a second of nothing coming out. But I think this actually looks pretty good, because this uses the same sticks, pastel colors I use for my overlay. For, like, like, this little, like, outline thing is the exact same color as what's being sampled for that fireworks. Pew 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 pew. And then yes, I would have sound effects colors. I do too. So I'm gonna throw this back, Jay. Also, I think it was in the Air Force that made a supercomputer custom. Wait, for what? Should look into the SPUs on the PS3. Still today, the single-threaded processing rivals desktop CPUs. I could possibly see that. Sony has crazy software or crazy hardware. Never fuck with hardware companies, dude. Those dudes are like absolutely bonkers. They make rocks make electricity. It's kind of crazy. But going back, so what I did, so this overlay right here. It used to have, like, in the middle, or, well, when I talk about the middle, I'm talking about, like, the horizontal line. So, like, just above smoothdagger, I used to have a gradient on it. And I also used to have, like a Voronoi going on for the, like, color spectrum. So it kind of looked like there was, like, kind of like a lava lamp in a way. But I decided, one, that it's complex, and 2, it turns out flat is actually kind of nice. Like, not having gradients, not having, you know, just weird Voronoi coverings and stuff. It just makes it much easier to look at. It's just simpler. It turns out the old phrase "keep it simple, stupid" is pretty true. Semiconductors, and the thing about it is they all go, oh, I know TMC, Taiwanese manufacturing semiconductors or something like that. Yeah, simple is good. Yeah, TF2, exactly. It's kind of nice. But yeah, it's all right. I gotta make some emotes, like a pickle. Alright, D-Matt, I'll acknowledge you. What I saw your message. I just I wanted to ignore the cheeseburger dude. Burger Boy doesn't get attention, but you can have some attention, Burger Boy. How you doing, D-Matt? How'd Overwatch go, dude, man? Did you end up dying? But yeah, I think the simpler colors, and I think this will end up looking. I mean, I don't have all the effects and stuff in. I gotta work on it. Also, that better have some freedom cheese on it, dude. We don't want just American cheese. We want freedom cheese. Yeah, okay, dude. You know what? Next time I come in there and you die, I'm clipping that. Actually, I saw you get punched in the face. What you talking about, girl? I'm doing most excellent, man. We are messing around in Godot briefly. Got Guild Wars in the background, just listening to some ambient music. And we're vibing up my reviving up my overlay. So it's going most excellent. I have resolved my errors. We now have some fancy looking fireworks that we just got done building for the past like hour and a half, 2 hours. That is fucking cool as hell. And yeah, it's going well, man. Most excellent. Can't complain. I gotta find some sound effects for this. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Sound effects, then we have to do the effects for the actual banner. It's got a ways to go. We'll get there. I'm kind of curious what happened with that CF2 competitive match, though. I kind of wanted to go participate in Highlander. But yeah, we'll leave that there for now. We even have the little particles going up like that too. Pew pew. Yeah, so basically to make this continue, we have a fireworks controller we have to do. We have to subscribe to the Twitch channel channel events. So when someone raids in, this is what needs to go up. Then we still have to program that actual box to expand. Then we have to change the text that's rendered to it. Then we have to apply text effects to it. So we have color interpolation. Then I have to build, I think, another sine wave thing so it emulates this. And put that on that. Boop. That thing, except my finger's getting cut off. That little box. Ugh, there's a lot to do. Also, sorry, D-Matt, you came in when I'm not in hype mode. We're in thinking land. We're doing some things. So we got that going. And I think the matte colors is matte and simple. No gradients. Nothing fancy. Individual colors. I think this is going to turn out much better than the... I think this will end up turning out much better than the idea for the plane that would fly over. So, anyways, Kat, would you like to do a dungeon? I think, oh, hello, puppy. Hey, quit licking your butt, dude. Nobody saw that. My dog was not licking his butt. He's fine. Okay. Alright, for now, we'll close that out. That will, just to make sure in case I have to rebuild this. But, hey, Matt, if you're still here... Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. I hope Matt's still here. I don't need to insult him. Oh my god, dude. I got TTS to do it for me.